Hi guys, how's it going? Vale here, and today we're going to be talking about the Black Spindle, or the Whisper as it's known in this game, and the Outbreak. This is going to be a full guide on how to get both of them and how very easy it really is to get both of them. And yeah, if you find this at all helpful in any way, make sure to leave a like because I would be very appreciated, guys. And yeah, if you want more content like this, make sure to subscribe. And yeah, let's get right to the video, guys. So first off, it's going to be the Whisper of the Worm, or Black Spindle, and this is probably the easiest out of both of them to get because you only need to wait for an public event, and the next will be obviously Outbreak Perfected, and you need to do a few missions, then go out on a wee quest, but I'll get right to that as soon as we're done with this. So as you can see, this is a public event that you need to get started, or it can be around this area. It is around the Lost Oasis area. So as soon as you get that up and running, you just need to follow these locations that I'm at. So this is a cave where one of the bosses can spawn at. So this would be the Taken Knight. He will be a big yellow healthed guy. Then the next is down to where I'm going right now. So this one right here will be the Fallen boss, and you'll see me fight him as well. And the final location where this boss can spawn, or well, one of the bosses, because you get to fight three of them, and the Whisper, is over here underneath the tree area, and he will be right there. So yeah, as soon as this thing starts, look for it, and there it is. There's one of the bosses. As I said, it's a fallen one, and this is one of the locations where they can spawn in. So yeah, make sure to kill him as fast as you can, because he can't die after the public event ends, because he'll disappear. So you need to make sure you kill him within the time limit given. And once you kill him, a big black blight will appear, as you'll see in the next minute. So you just want to follow the route that I'm going right now. So you want to jump up in that rock, and that's a big massive blight, and you just want to go right in it, and that will start up the mission. As you see, you spawn in and it will say new mission, the Whisper. So this is one of the ways that you can go. You jump up on this rock and then you jump all the way up there. Or you, if you're a hunter or warlock, I don't know if any of them can do it. So you want to follow the Lost Sector way, just that way, all the way over to here, and then you can jump all the way across. That will only take a few seconds longer, but yeah. So you want to destroy the blight as fast as you can. You want to have as much time to spare as possible. And yeah, so once the blight is destroyed, you jump down the hole, and then you turn around and you go through this area, and you just follow where I go. So as you see. Now there's two ways to go. There's this way, which is the longer way, or you could jump off from where I jump off, but turn left onto the ledge you'll see me jump onto, to my left. So the one that I'm about to jump on, you can make it all the way from the top to here. You just need to be very careful about where you're landing. And the next part of this jumping area will be moving walls where you're crouched down. So my best tip for this part is once they come down, you want to jump like I do, because it moves you faster, but don't jump at that part because there's a wee, as you can tell, there was a wee bit of the wall still hanging out. That can bounce you off and make you fall to your death. And also you want to move as fast as you can past this part, because this wall just moves instantly as soon as it goes back. So then you want to go turn left and jump over to this ledge, and then crouch under this big ball thing. After crouching under it, that big box thing that went up, you want to jump on that, and it will go up, and you want to jump, but you have to be careful because there is also a wall type thing that pops out and can hit you off, as you'll see. So you want to make sure you can jump over that and not get hit by it. So next things first, next things second, you want to turn left instead of going straight on, and you'll go through this diamondy looking shape of a hole, and you want to make your way through. Be careful about the things that pop out because they can hit you and kill you. And yeah, so this part you have to jump from ledge to ledge with these blights that can push you off the edge, and also you have to move as fast as you can because there's snipers as well that try to snipe you. And yeah, it's as simple as that to get past, I'd say. And you'd want to be careful about the last jump over here that lets you in, because as you'll see, once it pops up, it almost hit me off, and they can launch you flying backwards and kill you. So you want to be careful about that part. So this part you want to go all the way back and then turn right on the final circle right here, and it will take you to the area where you have to go, where there's a jumping puzzle. But we're not going to be doing the jumping puzzle, we're just going to turn around, and as you'll see there's a corner with a hole, and you're wanting to run, then slide through it, and then boom, you've went past the entirety of the jumping puzzle, and that was only within a matter of seconds. Therefore you can just keep going and moving. This next part you're going to have to jump off and land in that little doorway area, and make sure that you don't bounce off the wall like I did one time. And yeah, that should be as easy as it is. And then you want to go up this area. There is a few ledges, I just decided to do it in the fastest way possible. You don't need to completely follow the way I do it. This next part is going to be riddled with enemies, so you want to be as careful as you can, because as you'll see I will die quite a few times in this, because although these enemies are easy to kill, their damage is still the same as it was in the old. They might have the lower health, but they still do a lot of damage to you, so yeah, be careful about what you do with them. But yeah, make sure to take out as many as you can. Either do it with a friend or by yourself, either or. If you do it with a friend, obviously it will be quicker or slower, depending on if they're good at the jumping puzzles and everything. And as you see, I died by getting launched into a tree. So yeah, you want to be quick, because this isn't the only fighting wave that you have to do. There is 3 fighting waves, including the final fighting wave, which is the one where you have to kill all 3 bosses within the time limit. You only need to kill the bosses, but you have to make sure you kill everything in the room so you can get out of the room, because if you don't kill everything, then this blight won't appear, which you have to destroy. You don't need to worry about the blights either, because like the blights in the room, because they don't need destroyed unless you want to destroy them, so it's not there and bothering you. But yeah, just make sure you kill everything and you should be good to go. The next room, well, there's 4 rooms, but the next one I wouldn't count as a room. It's just a tiny little box where you have to kill about 4 to 5 enemies. There's 2 fallen captains, or well, taken captains, and make sure to kill them first, and then just kill the rest. Then another blight will appear, and as you'll see, you'll destroy it, and you can go through. Now this part's about one of the hardest parts to do, because the enemies are a bit stronger, and there's a lot more of them in this room. But as long as you're able to kill them within a certain extent, you'll be fine. So yeah, make sure to kill, I'd say kill the acolytes that are taken first, because they're easier. But if you want to do what I do, where I take out the wizards and the knights first, you can. But there is also them, the taken goblins, or well, the sniper ones. They are a real pain because they are one of the ones that do some of the most damage to you. And yeah, you want to be wary about them because not only does their sniper do a lot of damage, also their death bombs do a lot of damage. Now you're gonna want to be careful about this part because once you move to a certain extent forward, you want to turn around because there'll be two Cabal shieldmen. As you see, I died. It doesn't matter if you died, just respawn in and go back and kill them. Because it won't spawn you there, it will spawn you a bit further back. But yeah, make sure to kill them. If you can kill them very fast behind you, then good job. I do it a lot, but I just forgot about them in this one. So yeah, just remember that there will be two Cabal shieldmen that will spawn right behind you. So yeah, you want to be careful about them. And you want to stay up where I am to kill all these people, because they do, for little scions that they are, they do a lot of damage to you, as you'll see. Well, as you've seen. Now this next part is the final part. So once you go in this room, there will be 9 Cabal that spawn, 3 in the middle, 3 at the left and 3 at the right. You want to kill them all, and then as soon as you kill them, the fallen boss, which I killed before the start of the video, is going to spawn in. Now these bosses aren't strong. As you'll see, I take the fallen captain out with 1 rocket. Same with the taken knight, because there's 3 of them that you have to kill. Then the taken Cabal, and it's as simple as that, guys. That is how simple it is to get the Whisper. Now, as you'll see, I don't get the Whisper because I already had it. But yeah, as soon as you do all that, you will get the Whisper. Now, the next part is the Outbreak. Now, for the Outbreak, you're going to have to do this mission. That's a main mission. Oh well, not a main mission. It's for the Rat King, the enemy of my enemy. So once you do every single one of the missions, at the end, you'll see a knight and a fallen commander who you've been pursuing the entire time. Don't kill the fallen commander or even hit him. Kill the knight. The commander will do a gesture at you, and then will speak in his language, then disappear and let you take this reactor. As soon as that happens, you're wanting to go to the location that I go to, and you will find the first step into the exotic quest line for the Outbreak perfected. Now, instead of going straight forward, you're going to want to turn left. Yeah, turn left, and it will say unlocked. So you want to hold square, X, or whatever, and then you're going to want to go to where I go. And on this table will be the fallen transponder. So as you see, there's these nodes that you need to find, and there's 6 all around the world. Well, 2 planets. So the first one is on Earth, and it's right on that lost sector that I'm at. So you'll want to head to this lost sector and follow where I go. And 4 of the nodes are on Earth. So I've done them all in order for you, so you don't need to go back and forward. And there is only the final 2 are on Nessus, so it's not too hard. Now you don't want to go where I go right now because I ended up going the wrong way. So yeah, you want to be quite careful about that.
mining expedition is on its way. May I suggest discouraging them?
Now when you've done all them nodes, you're wanting to go to the farm and then go down this basement. And then down this basement, you're going to want to go all the way down and go right. And as you'll see where I go, is going to be the fallen captain, where you want to rendezvous with him. So this will start up the mission for the outbreak. So you're just wanting to follow me and do whatever I do. Also, major tip for you all, I would really recommend you do this with a friend. I did do this by myself, but it's a lot easier doing it with friends, because I done it the very first time with friends and we done it a lot faster than I did it. Now I did make good timing, but yeah, I would recommend doing it with a friend. But if you don't have a friend to do it with, or you just want to do it by yourself, feel free to do that. It's just going to be a lot tougher. There's going to be a few sections of this area where you're going to have to be very quick. It's just like the Whisper, where you have to kill every single enemy to get into the next area. And after you do that, there comes to a part where there's going to be jumping puzzles and all that. And there's going to be certain areas where you'd really want to have a friend just in case. But yeah, it's easier for me since I was a Titan to do certain parts. Like, I had to jump off on the edge of a crane, which you'll see, and land on something. But there is platforms which you can land on and then try and do something. But I done it the opposite way. And also there is the man Trevor, which you'll get to see. Now what you're going to want to do with Trevor is, you can't kill him, but there's this middle part which you'll see me keep jumping through to get to other sides and everything. Or you can let him kill you and then spawn in and then go to a different side, because it's a big maze type thing with Trevor, and he moves about everywhere. So you're going to want to go either left or right, and on both sides are going to be switches. There's 2 on each side, and as soon as you activate all of them, you want to go all the way to the opposite side of where you came in, and there will be an exit when you turn in. You'll see the exit sign and where I go through and all the switches I do. And as soon as you're done with Trevor, you're going to want to obviously go up the elevator, which I go up, and then it will lead you to the final area in the outbreak. And then as soon as that happens, you just want to do what I do really and kill everything, because it's a room filled with hundreds of enemies with 2 big servers and a big fallen captain that's the main boss. So you're wanting to kill everything, even the turrets that I will destroy. There will be 2 walker tanks that come in, and this is where the whisper comes in, because if you've done the whisper first, or if you already had the whisper, if you shoot the walker tank's leg once with the whisper, it completely destroys it, and then you can shoot it a few times in the head and it will destroy. Or you can use an assault rifle like I did and shoot into it. As you'll see, it still does a lot of damage, just the whisper does a bit more. And also you want to be careful about each section, because each of the sections in this area will have void, solar and arc. As you'll see, I swapped to my void just to take out the servers. And yeah, the first area is void, the second area is arc, and then the third area is a mixture between void and solar. Luckily I had the two-tailed fox, I think it's called, and that was a big help because it shoots a solar and void rocket at the same time. So yeah, I will stop talking now guys, and I will let the video play for you. And yeah, just follow what I do, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and a like is very appreciated. And yeah, I'll let you watch your video guys. And actually, before I actually go guys, I forgot to mention, see some of the levers that you see me pull before, that is help for your teammates. Like the first one that you see me pull with the crane, that was meant for like teammates that can barely make it, but can just make it on that thing. Now the second one with the room just before Trevor, that is to help teammates just get across because platforms come out to help them. But yeah, that is all that the levers were for. They had not like no particular special use for it. But yeah, if you guys did find this video at all helpful or enjoyed it, please leave a like, that would be very appreciated. And if you want more content like this or better, subscribe. And yeah, I'll let the video play guys. Just follow where I go and you'll be fine.